Ossama Ashley, it's a big day for you in your career. Just tell us about what it's like to sign your first pro deal with AFC Wimbledon.
Well, I mean, it's the best day of my life, really. I've always, well, since a young age, I've always wanted to be a professional footballer. Anything I really had, really. Even with my educational side, obviously I wasn't really the best in school, so I always kind of relied on football to get me through things. Whether that's like problems at home, problems elsewhere, just been one of them things for me as well.
Academy manager Jeremy Sauer is here with us as well. Jeremy, just give us your thoughts on this lad and the progress that he's made.
Ashley's a really good success story for us, Rob, and for himself obviously as well, as he's alluded to there. I'll let Robbo explain a little bit more about his journey into us, but he kind of came quite late to us at 16, 17 years old. And yeah, we would call that a late developer in the industry, I suppose. And he came through a college program, which is rare because normally players have been seen by the system at that point already, and they spent years in the academy, and that wasn't really Ashley's, or Ashley's, I call him, that wasn't really his journey. So he's come in, and Robbo, credit to him and to James as well, Robbo's assistant, really spotted the potential and worked with Ash over a year, 2 years to get him to a point where we were confident that he would be a scholar and then have potential to be a pro player, which is now what he's signed today. And this season he's been playing 23s football because it's been right for him, and he's been thriving in that environment there. So it was only really a matter of time really until this day came. So we're really excited. He's an all-round midfielder with great athletic potential, great range of passing, gets box to box, scores goals, makes tackles. So he's got a bit of an all-round profile in there that we certainly think has got a lot of potential going forwards. So we're really excited.
Ash, tell us about your own journey into football, how it began.
Well, I've always kind of been in like Sunday league football from a young age, from about 7, maybe 6, being in Sunday league football. I've stuck to one team. That team was called Gridlockers at the time. It was called Gridlockers at the time, but like I stuck with them pretty much up to the age until I was 16. How old were you when you leave school? 16.
Yeah.
16. So I just left at 16. Obviously decided to go into college and stuff, and that's where I found the Fulham program. At first, obviously, because I'm becoming like towards that age where I might have to look to do something else, I decided to pick up sport, which I was going to look into physiotherapy and stuff like that. And luckily, I did do really well there, and luckily AFC Wimbledon needed a player to go there to make up for a match prep session against Hull in the FA Youth Cup, and that's when I got my chance to come and show them what I have.
And working with head of football Mark Robinson here as well, how much has that helped you bring your life skills along too?
Massively. From like in terms of like a person myself and on and off the pitch, I think he's matured me or helped me mature really well, and I owe all the praise to him. So thank you for that.
Robbo, technically, how much has he improved since he's been here?
Technically, not loads, I'll be honest. So that was the thing that caught our eye. So as I said, we were looking for some extra players to come and help us with match prep on our FA Youth Cup run. So I knew the fella at Fulham and said, could you send some players in? So I sent you and one other lad in, I think. And technically, I noticed Ash straight away. So it wasn't so much technically. That was the thing that caught the eye. He was technically very good. I think what was different for Ash, it was all a bit new to him, the sort of intensity of it all. And I think he agrees the thing that he's probably got to work on is the mental aspect in actually believing himself and realising how much ability he's got. So it was the technical stuff that caught my eye, and I sort of was going back to Jeremy and said, we've got this lad who's helping us with match prep, he looks like he could be a bit of a player. So he didn't come in straight away, obviously it took a bit of a time, but no, it was the technical stuff that he's got. As Jeremy said, there isn't a lot he can't do, really. He's athletic, he can play off both feet, he's got a great range of passing, he's good in the air. It's more him believing in himself. That's the thing he's got to work on, and work on his own confidence and believe that he can actually do it.
Ash, probably the next stage for you is the development squad and Alan Reeves, and we've seen the likes of how Paul Callan-Byers kicked on this season. Do you feel you can benefit from that too?
Yeah, 100%. As you've seen, like a few players like Alfie Egan, Paul, Toby, all them guys have come through the development squad and they're succeeding at the moment. So hopefully, with the help of Ryuzi, I'll be able to pursue it in the same footsteps as them.
And that seems a real close-knit squad as well. They all kind of pushing each other on. You all seem good friends as well. Can that help you too?
Yeah, 100%. All the boys are we're all really close. We always go out together outside of football, whether that's to go karting or something to eat or something. We're always together. So I feel like that bond helps us on the pitch as well. Obviously, as you can see in our results, have been really good throughout the season. So it does help.
We've got to talk about the injury, I guess. Of course, you're out till next season. Just tell us about it, because it's going to be one operation, but how did it come about?
Yeah, it's just the one. Well, just the one up at the moment. It was actually happening in a game against Banstead. I went to go kick the ball, and a guy stepped across me, and I hyperextended my knee. At the time, it didn't really feel like a serious injury. I did go down, but it was only for a few seconds, and then decided to get back up. Played on for another 20 minutes, and the pain was just too much, so I had to ask Ryuzi to come off. And it wasn't until the next day that it swelled up and just couldn't really walk, so it's unfortunate.
But of course, you've made your first team debut at Yeovil previously. What do you want to achieve when you get back into football?
When I get back to football, obviously I'll be striving to get into that first team. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm not here to just doss around and not try my best at anything here. So my job here is to try to be better than everyone else in that team and give my all to the team if I do get that chance. So I'll be waiting for it.
And having moved on from Fulham and of course now the injury, hopefully you recover from that fully, what advice can you offer to young players out there who may be being released around this time of the year and are looking to make it still themselves?
Just don't give up. I've been offered trials growing up, here, there, and just they've always kind of let me down. I've always went there and tried my best and always got told I wasn't good enough. So it just goes to show that don't give up and you'll follow your dreams. Just follow your dreams.
Good advice, Ash. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.